Hi, this is Norm from the Mr. Norm Show on Project Feeds and Reniac One. Thank you, Greg.
Hello.
Today, I just want to share with you an invention that I learned how to do on YouTube, except I made a couple of adjustments. We've got a monster solar thermal heater. Okay, it heats air through the blackness in the cans and the flowing gases. The intake is a computer fan, a high temperature computer fan run by a solar panel, backed up by a battery, and the internal temperature going in right now is 70, 89, 84 degrees, between 75 and 80, 75 and 80 degrees. So this heats up by the sun, and all the hot air goes through the tubes to the top. And the top is 145 degrees. There's a little fan in here sucking the air out, a high temperature computer fan, a 12 volt fan run by a 9.5 volt solar panel. So when the sun goes down, yes, this system shuts off because it cools. But when it's hot, we want it to run. It's natural. It's all run by the sun. We have an intake fan run by a solar panel. We have an exhaust fan run by a solar panel. It goes through this tube, and voila. Got a solar power thermal evaporator for food. So you can preserve food this way. This is real sun drying at its best.
Take off the top there.
The temperature, okay, there's your tomatoes. And I think we have some apples just below that in our experimentation process here. 42 Celsius, hang on me. 83? 88. 88. So the temperature on here is between 88 and 100 degrees. So it's at 87 degrees right now. If we let it settle, it'll heat all the way up beyond 100 degrees. Where did you have it before, Greg?
It was probably about 90 to 100.
Okay. So we got 80 degrees going in, about 150 degrees at the header, goes through this tube, and dries the food. Simple.
Once the sun builds up in there, once the heat is trapped in there, we leave that top on for quite a while. There's a vent that's adjustable on here, so you can adjust just how much air is coming through. See? Once this heats up, it should get nice and warm and very dry in there.
It's a great way to preserve vegetables.
How long do you think you're going to leave that on for? What do you think?
Oh, 3-4 hours, I would say, would be all it would take to properly dry vegetables and fruits. Meats will probably take about, I'd say, between 6 and 8 hours of sun drying in order to properly preserve salted meats or salted fish. They call it a brine. So you brine the food first, and after it's been in a brine for 8 to 12 hours, salt, sugar, water, you put it in here, and then this cures it, sort of like, this is like a dried smoker without the smoke of hickory smoke, which releases carbon to the atmosphere. So this is a really eco way to cure meats, fruits, and vegetables. We just stumbled upon this by accident. But here you go. You can have one too for less than $200. That's about the capital cost. I used a used door, a plexiglass from the hardware store, 110 monster cans or so, a couple solar panels, a little bit of heat tape. The evaporator was donated to us because they probably got a more updated one. And here we go. Norm Native, Project Feeds, and the Mr. Norm Show, and ReniacOne.com.
Reniac One. Signing off.
Bye.